Hey guys, Jimmy here with another Lots of Games video. Today I want to do a response video for a person by the name of TheGUNNShop who is with Next Gen Tactics. He's a great guy, puts out a lot of great videos, but he just recently put out a video titled The Nintendo Wii 2, or the Wii 2 is a joke. And in this video, one of the main concerns that he has is that there's been a rumor going around is inside the next Nintendo Wii console, the graphics card is a graphics card from 2008. And the main concern, the main issue that TheGUNNShop has for this next Nintendo console is that by the time the next PlayStation console comes out and by the time the next 360 console comes out, Nintendo's going to be really behind the curve, and that their console just isn't going to be up to par to what it should be. In my opinion, Nintendo, for the most part, they know what they're doing. Are they doing as well as they did in the past? No. But they're not really competing with Sony and Microsoft. They are involved with innovation. It hasn't always worked out for them. In 2010, apparently Nintendo posted a loss of $24.6 million. Now, obviously, that's bad. You don't want to be losing millions of dollars. With most corporations, though, out there, sometimes you have a good quarter, sometimes you have a bad quarter. Sometimes you post millions at profit, sometimes you post millions at a loss if you're a large corporation. Now, obviously, $24.6 million is bad. However, some of you guys might not know this, but in 2008, Nintendo posted a profit from April 2008 to June 2008. They posted a profit of $995 million, which is outrageous. They make so much money from their games. You talk about the record sales with Black Ops and some of the other first-person shooters out there. But the thing with Nintendo, their first-party games, they make, they don't sell their games for $60, but, these third-party companies out there that sell a game, they have to pay money to Sony, they have to pay money to Microsoft. Nintendo has a lot of first-party titles that have made so much, like Wii Fit, Mario Kart, which has sold over 20 million. But back with the Nintendo, they did post a loss in 2010. But in terms with competing with Microsoft and Sony, I don't really think they're so much interested in that. Microsoft and Sony are competing with each other. And I think whatever console gets released for Nintendo, first of all, we know that it's probably not going to have 3D. Also, we know that it's probably going to be an HD console. Now, when Nintendo first released the Wii, when the Wii was going to come out and the PlayStation 3 was going to come out, the 360 had already been out. Most people out there, at least that I talk with, and a lot of experts out there, most people really didn't think that Nintendo was going to do what it did. And a lot of people, I think, now again are doubting Nintendo and what it can do. Now, for me, guys, personally, I'm not a Wii gamer. I spend pretty much all my time playing the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. However, I do think Nintendo, for the most part, knows what they're doing. And I think they, even though they've been hurting in 2010, I think they have the resources to make a shot at this next Wii 2 or Project Cafe or whatever it's going to be called for whenever it comes out, whether it's for the holidays of 2011 or the holidays in 2012. Definitely like to get your guys' thoughts on the next Nintendo Wii console, and if having an older graphics card can make a difference in terms of, you really wouldn't be interested in buying it. If they had that graphics card in there from 2008, it'll probably be, comparable or better than the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. A lot of people think that's a bad move, but in my opinion, it might be the right move. And why I think that is because to have the biggest, baddest graphics card in your console, it's going to cost money. It's going to cost a lot more money than if you're going to take a graphics card from an older console. I think Nintendo, yeah, they could have a much more powerful console, but I think they want to make it most affordable. And I think that's one of the main reasons. There's a lot of reasons why maybe the Nintendo Wii was successful or is successful. But I think that because it was kept, I think the price point was great. $250, it's dropped since when it was first launched. But it was set at a price that a lot of people could afford it. Go out and pick one up. and I think that really helped. I think having, when the PlayStation 3 first launched at $600, only the super hardcore went out and got it, or those who had a lot of disposable income went out and got it. I think Nintendo, with their next console, they know this current state of the economy in the world, and they know that if they want to be successful at this next console, this is a huge deal. Having a new console is a huge deal. I'm sure they're already working on games for their next console. But if they can keep the console at an affordable price, even if it means they have to have a graphics card that's a little bit older, maybe not as powerful as they could have it, I think that's going to definitely help in terms of sales. It's still going to be an HD console, and a lot more developers out there are going to now make games for this console that maybe in the past would not have been able to make games for it. But as always, guys, definitely like to get your guys' thoughts on the next upcoming Nintendo Wii console, or Project Cafe, whatever it's called. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later.